Greetings. I'm William, representing Peachtree Property Management, where we invest in fix and hold rental properties located in B, C, and D class communities. Today's date is February the 6th, the day before, or it could be the 7th, but it's the day before the Super Bowl. So hopefully everyone is going to enjoy the Super Bowl, whether your team made it or not. I'm going to try to post this on my YouTube channel, and I'm gonna post it on Spotify, so it should progress through to Anchor.fm. Should go to Casterbox, Apple, and other podcasts. Um, so I, I'm getting close to finishing up a rental property, but it's throwing in some some real big monkey wrenches, and it's close to being done. One more step, but one more step is holding up the whole process. So there'd be another podcast, I guess you could say. So just look forward to me making a couple more podcasts and maybe a two part. It's a lot going on. Hopefully, it'll be done no later than Wednesday. I'm hoping Monday or Tuesday, but I'm just having my mindset for Wednesday. It's one of the things you got to think about when you're dealing with rental property. Sometimes you have a time frame, a timeline, and things go out of budget. They go out of whack. They go past the time frame, and you just got to know how to deal with it. It's a lot. You're gonna have a lot of money going out before you have it coming in. All right. Um, this is why I say, don't try to get rich off of one. Don't move too fast. So for the ones that haven't tuned into this podcast before, it's been a while. This whole podcast was generated to help motivate people to get into real estate, help motivate people to get back into real estate that have been in, that stepped away, that it maybe gotten too complicated for them. They may have gotten down on their luck, whatever it may be. So I'm here to help battle gentrification. Not saying gentrification is wrong, but the process of how we run gentrification now, pricing people out of the location where they might have been for generation, or location where they once could afford but now they can't. So I understand the price of things go up. It's fine. My whole thing is keeping rentals affordable, giving people affordable rentals in desirable locations. That's my motto. So for the ones that don't know, that's I used to say that here and there. I used to be a real estate agent, and now I buy homes and fix them up, and I rent them out. Um, so some of the things I just wanted to make, just bring to people's attention is that there's it was a movement where people were buying um, in neighborhoods and turning rentals into well, when I say people, like these big companies, they were buying from mom and pops, or they were buying from absentee landlords, whether that the people had one, two, three, four properties, and then they would turn them into long-term rentals. And if they did sell them, they were selling them as a package. So they were pricing everyday investors out, and small mom and pops out of these homes where they were single family homes. So now these communities, I don't want to disclose names, but they're popping up around me. I watched the CBS special, and they were talking about their entire communities, not just neighborhoods, but communities. So you're talking about maybe a neighborhood that has maybe 15, 16 houses here, another neighborhood that may have about 65 houses here, and go a mile, less than a mile up, and maybe 45 houses somewhere else to the right. And so this community is being built up by these big old, I won't say conglomerates. I don't want to say it like it's something negative, but these big old institutions, or these companies, and they're not selling the homes, they're renting them out. And so where interest rates are getting high, and they probably can get deals, and they have liquid cash where they can put the cost of houses to go, be a more affordable for them. Um, so they're able to, I guess you could say, be land investors, be their own general contractors. They have their own crew, and they can do things that in a more affordable manner that we can't do. Like we go and hire a contractor, they hire a subcontractor, and so they can negotiate their deals a little bit better. They can, they're more, they can fire people, go and hire somebody else, and they can put out ads, and people try to come work for them because they know the money is guaranteed. They know it's a trusted company, or trusted they get a paycheck at least, and they don't know us. Um, and a lot of times, speaking about what going through now, a lot of these people, they're trying to become rich off one property. And they not really worried about. I saw a person, a plumber, won't release the company name, but he had just starting out, young guy. trying to grow his company, trying to grow too fast, do too much. Um, and I think he's been in business for 2 years. And so for the past 2 years, I went to the website and he had all 1 star reviews. And it wasn't that many reviews. It was probably 6 or 7, but every single person said the same thing. All right. So that's just something to think about. You don't want to you're getting all this money and you don't want to hurt yourself or stop yourself from making this money because what's going on is you need return clients. You need people to spread the word. And when they spread the word, you don't want it to be negative. All right. Um, so the CBS special just stated that I think it was 86% of people, they did a survey, and sometimes surveys are here and there, or, give or take a certain percent are going to be off. But 86% said that they can't afford a home, and 54% or 56% said, according to CBS, that they feel like they'll never be able to afford a home. And people have to look. I mean, think about this context. I mean, it's a lot to it. I'm not saying for homes are affordable, but if people are going to be looking for homes to rent out, not really rent out, to purchase, and the interest rates are high, or at least they're higher than what they were before. And the ones that didn't get in and buy, that when it was 2%, 3%, 4, now it's 6, 7, and 8. And so now they're looking like, oh, I wait it out. And because of different policies, I don't really think that things will go down that low. And you got to think about, if you're a millennial or a Gen Xer, depending on your age, your parents owned a home and probably had an adjustable rate mortgage, adjustable arm. And so they were probably paying 14%, 20%, 22%. So interest rates are still low. And the whole, I don't want to say juxtaposed, but the whole concept of the thing that is still low. But, with people having that type of mindset, it makes it more accessible for us to come in and still buy these homes, because these developers now are buying empty lots and fixing up homes. It costs too much and it's too time consuming to go in and fix up a home that's been sitting, at least to them. But we can come in, we can negotiate a smaller price, get things fixed up. And so we can not necessarily buy the land. I mean, you could do that too, but that's not what I do. But we can fix up the home. All right. Some other things I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get my contractor's license so I can do the other avenues. But just speaking from general, what I created this podcast for. Basically, you can find a home that's been sitting. You can find a home that maybe has been on the foreclosure list or is real beat up. And then, where everybody else, basically, when people see vines on the house and they see green inside the house, green mold, I look at any type of green on the house, looks like green dollars to me. So the worse the house looks, the less competition you're going to have for it. All right. So don't just shy away from the house because it is, it looks real, real bad. Some of the things you can do yourself, some of the people you can find that can cut you deals, you can get things knocked out. But you're competing when you go to sell a home. You're probably never going to get that back, especially if you sell it to a big time investor. So try to hold on to your homes. You want to buy at the right price. You want to make sure you fix it up at the right price. You find the right people to help you fix it up, and you take your time doing it. Like I've owned the last home I'm fixing up. I've owned for 4 or 5 years, and I've been fixing up for about two years. I believe it is. Yeah, the past 2 years. I've been taking my time on it. I wanted to get done sooner, but can't get frustrated. The moratorium lifted, and I went back and tried to fix up, two or three. Well, it was four other houses at one time, so this got put on the back burner because there was more work that had to be done. And, uh, and so you just can't get frustrated, and you gotta look at it like this: you're one person, one man, one woman, and it's going to take all of us to come together to help out the community. So you want to buy at the right price. You want to make sure that you ask as many questions to these guys that's helping you fix the houses up. That's one of the things, when you're first starting out, you may be a little timid or shy to speak up, but after you've been burnt a couple times, what I mean by that is, after someone's done you wrong or they didn't really disclose certain prices, they had hidden fees. They tell you the price is $1,700 and labor material, and then they hit you with another 1,700. I had that happen a couple times. It's just you get tired and you start asking all the questions that you can ask, and you realize you asking questions is protecting you, is protecting your family, because you're trying to do this for your family, and you're protecting the community also, because people gonna see that person working on your job site, and they're gonna go and hire him. They're gonna say, well, I thought that was a good person because I saw you have him, whatever. um so like I say, don't be afraid to renegotiate the contract. Don't be afraid to tell them no. Don't be afraid to move on. All right. um you know. But I just wanted to make that quick podcast. I haven't made one in a while. Just wanted to let you all know that basically, I hate to say because of negativity in the market that you can still flourish, but there's negativity in the market, and we didn't create it. We're just benefiting from it. We're not out here buying these houses or buying new houses and telling these people to move in this apartment and charging a lot of money, or telling them to move in this single family house and charging a lot of money. We're just, we're probably going to end up being a scapegoat. They're going to blame us because they say, "Oh, you buying up all the small houses," and no one's really trying to buy them. All right, we're in the niche. We're in a market where no one's really competing. Not that many people, I say. All right. But if you want to reach out to me, you can reach out to me at Peachtree Property Management on Instagram, WAG Realty LLC on Facebook. What else? WAG Realty LLC of North Carolina on YouTube. And you can reach out to me on on a lot of these platforms. I won't say any. I don't think I'm on every podcast. But until next time, peace out. Take care.